Broadcast is live.
Hey, there we go.
Did it come up on your other
Not
device?
yet. I'm looking for it.
Me too.
It'll
It
come.
says it's
It'll
live.
come. Don't forget those thumbs up, folks.
Yeah.
It says waiting, 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 but it says 10:30 on my iPad. So there we go. Going live. And there it is.
It's
Hey.
waiting, waiting. But it says
Whoops.
10:30 on my.
You got your sound on.
There we go.
Okay, so obviously I didn't turn the sound off on that one. Whoops. Sorry, folks.
Oh, mine's up too. Yay. Okay, it actually worked this time. Yay. Hello, everyone. We're here. We're live. We're excited because last week it didn't go so well. We're doing pick a stick challenges today. I'm going to be doing the pick a stick October art journal page, and I believe that Peg is going to work on her altered tag and artist trading card pick a stick challenges for October. So that's what we're doing today. If you have the challenges, you can play along with us. And otherwise, we're just going to get started. I've got all my challenges for the month printed out. This is how I do it. I print half sheet, fold it over. Here's the mood board. Here's the other challenge. Then I know that I've done them all as I go through the month. If you guys aren't aware of Pick a Stick Challenge, it is a Facebook group that you can join by asking to join and answering the questions. And we offer 3 challenges each month: a art journal page, a tag, and an artist trading card. And they are randomly drawn. The only rules of Pick a Stick Challenge are that you do these first 6 steps and you do them in order. You can add something before, in between, after, but you just need to do these 6 steps in order. If you don't like one of these steps, there's a wild card option to fill in and replace, or you could do all 8 of these if you want to. And then there is color suggestions as well. So that's how Pick a Stick works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you like challenges, stick around for all of our groups because we have challenges wherever we go.
Yes, we do. Somebody today told me
too
in comments that they don't like the word challenge.
Yeah, I don't think that it's a bad word. We do challenge ourselves all the time.
Yes.
And so I don't have a negative connotation about it. I'm not sure what the issue was, but if you don't like the word challenge, then think of it differently in your mind.
Yeah. I tell you what, it was a challenge to finish all that gel printing last month.
So did you remember to turn on the other camera?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me. Otherwise, I would have been totally messed up.
Yeah, we don't want that. I mean, there's so many things to think about with this. It just, boggles the mind.
Yes, it does. I've been so out of it all week that I haven't thought about anything. So I think I'm going to start with the colors, and I'm going to do a collage background like you do in mixed media sometimes, where you cover the entire background in collage. And I've picked out some papers that are the colors. The colors are cocoa and orange. And so I've got some different papers here to try and collage with. And that's going to be my first step, which is not the first prompt. That is just the first thing I'm going to do. What happened to the paper? The first prompt is plastic.
And my first one, I'm going to work on the tag first. What I did this morning is I brought out my die cut machine and I started cutting some pieces to use today. I've got a lot of different dies that do a lot of different things. One of the reasons I don't have to buy a lot of tags and ATCs and things is because I have these thick cut dies, which are steel die. And so they can go through thicker things like chipboard and all that sort of stuff. I also have the thin cut dies, depending on the kind of machine that you have. Not all machines can accommodate these thick cut dies, but I've had these for years and years. If you see the original red Sizzix die that they came out with remember the old red Sizzix die machine? They're still out there. They still work. But these work in your die cut machines still. So I cut some pieces to use today. And, you know, I love my dies. So I'm just going to start with some paper on a die cut piece because my first thing for Altered Tag Challenge says collage. And we have Sybil and we have Terry. Hey guys, so
Oh.
glad you could join us today.
Welcome, ladies.
I could leave a little border on here, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just gonna, I don't know. Do I want it on? I think I might do it. I think I might do it on the white. Then I've got something to put something on the back. So when I collage, I have some papers that are off of the printer that have been shared with me by friends. And I'm going to use those papers to collage with on my tag.
If you've got them, you should use them.
Yeah, should use them. So, and I'm going to go to a glue stick so it's fast and easy today. Actually, I'm going to get a bigger glue stick. That little one is little.
The little one is
Covers
little.
area faster. And glue sticks tend to dry, so you want to get stuff down in a hurry. But that's what I like about it, because then, you know, you can move on to the next step because it's dry. More like a dry adhesive than if you're putting all that wet media down. So
I'm using matte medium in gel format like I always do because that's what I like to collage with.
And I am, you know, if I was in my journal, I probably would use that too.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be what we both go towards. But since I'm just doing this on a tag, I am just getting my piece of paper down. And edit. Oh, good grief. Edit can be a lot of things. It just means making changes to something you've already done. So, that being said, the color is cocoa. So I think I will edit with a ink. And I will do the edging. I'm off screen. Sorry, guys. I've got 3 different screens going here. So I'm going to use that coffee or cocoa color, depending on how dark you like your cocoa.
Ooh, I like Mexican.
Yeah.
With cinnamon and chili.
And hi, Barbara. Good morning. And I know it's bright and early for her. I'm going to grab a few stamps to do some stuff in the background with. These are old Stampin' Up! Ones from 2007.
I probably have some of those.
I bet you do, Miss Stampin' Up! Queen. But they have some fun, you know, these are just, some of the stamps that I like to use are just the ones that give you a design, you know, not necessarily a image, you know. So these I find a lot of fun because they're simple designs. It's just a random little circle with some dots, and that's fun. Or like these swirly ones that are, you know, just like a scribble. But it makes a quick and easy background for something.
That's always the kind of stamps that I've liked, is the ones that are just a
Yeah.
random pattern.
Well,
And not so much
so many
a
different
thing.
ways and with so many different colors, and you know, like that. Okay, so we've got that. I think I want to add, what do I want to add here? I had some little, I have a little washer that I punched out. I think I'll add this little washer because that's all part of editing, right?
Editing could mean so many things.
Yeah, yeah. So I will add that to my tag. And I need a piece of white cardstock. That's what I need. Let me get a piece of, I've got a piece of watercolor here. This will do because I want to stamp an image. And which one did I want to use? I want to use this one, I think. Where did I put that one? I put it on a stamp platform because I was trying to see if it was going to fit in here. So let's do this. On a stamp platform. And stamp it down. Yeah, too big.
This was the first sort of thing I ever did in mixed media. When I first heard of mixed media a while ago. And it's like, oh, cover your background with pieces of paper.
Yeah.
And I'd never done that before. I'm like, oh, okay. That sounds kind of fun.
Oh, I used to, when I was a kid, I would collage with anything I could find. Don't you remember doing stuff with like macaroni and
Oh,
seeds
yeah.
and, yeah, I love collage. You
Yeah.
know, it's always been a thing for me. Okay, I'm going to get some black ink here and stamp that out.
What else? Oh, I have these. Yeah, these are tea bags. These tea bags are kind of interesting. They can go over, but then you can see the stuff in between. I did just a tiny bit of gel printing on tea bags.
We have Marie joining us now, too.
Oh, people are rolling in.
Yep.
That's good. Thanks for coming, guys. Huh, that one has a bit of pink on it. That's kind of weird. Where the pink come from? You don't know. I'm trying to keep myself in control here with the edges. I got the tape on, but I don't want to have to sit there and cut. So I'm trying to not go crazy.
No cutting?
You know, when you're trying to take the tape off and it's like it won't come off because you've collaged over the top of it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, dang it, this isn't working. You know, that sort of thing. I want to avoid that if I can. So I'm like trying to avoid it.
Yeah, that's a art impression stamp. Isn't she cute? Kind of reminds me of myself. Although I don't know if I could get my leg up that high anymore. Maybe with some assistance. I can when I do the water aerobics, you know, when you got your foot on the side of the pool. Oh, I think I'll color that first. That would be a smart thing to do, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
And, you know, the other thing that I saw, the next prompt on here was spiral. So I need to get some spirals in. So let me oops, I bumped my other camera. What is this? This is some kind of some kind of paint pen. Let's see if it works. Sort of, kind of. I think this is a real cheap one. They don't even have a label on it. All right, maybe I won't use that one. Maybe I'll get a Posca, our favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, mine
Can't
too.
go wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so I'm just going to put some dots on here and create my spirals. Get some motion going in the background. Boy, that is really fine. It's soaking right in the paper. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Maybe I need my bigger Posca so you can see it better. Yeah, that's the ticket. Get the bigger Posca out. Hey, Cindy Utter. Hey, hey, and Pat. Hi. Glad you guys could join us.
Welcome to Crazy Town.
Okay. Got the bigger one. This should be better. Maybe you guys can see. Oh, yeah. You can definitely see that. So, we're creating spirals with our white Posca pen.
Sounds like a plan.
Crazy Eights. Put in your own order. Oh, yeah. Crazy Eight's fun. If you guys haven't done Crazy Eights, go check out Cindy's. Cindy, are you? Trying to get this thing to scroll. It's not working very good. Yeah, Cindy, go ahead and put your link in there. You're a mod. You can do it. Put your link in there, babe.
All right, that's pretty well covered, I think. So my first prompt is plastic.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to use some plastic stencils. I have this one, which I think is pretty cool. And I'm just going to kind of add some more pattern and craziness and ridiculousness to my background. Because
Ridiculousness, huh?
Why not? Just make it more crazy. Got some more
All right.
orange.
So we got our spiral. I need to color my little chickadee lady here, doing her calisthenics. What do I want? Let's use
Just kind of color the edges too. Like in areas where there's not pattern so much. I kind of like this.
grab some of these zig. See if I can get her done. That looks awfully pink. That one's awfully yellow. Okay, pink or yellow. I think we'll go with the pink. It's a little fleshier. It's hard to get something bright in the ballpark.
This stencil is a great filler stencil. I think it's designed by the same lady who is doing club. Have you seen the club stencils this month?
I have. I'm in love.
I'm more in love. That's like right up my alley. I love them.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to
I was drooling as soon as I saw it. It's like,
Yes.
oh yeah, baby.
The Stencil Club is a monthly club you can join, and you get stencils, and you don't know what they're going to be until they tell you. And man, the ones this month are just like so what I love. Is her name Trish McKinney? Does that sound right to you?
Yes, yes. I have some of her stencils. I have.
I think this one is designed by her. The ones that have the seagrass and all that, the ones that I like.
Yeah,
for
she
filling
does
in.
awesome stencils.
They are.
Oh, and speaking of Stencil Club, you guys need to go check out our blogs today.
Oh, that's right. The blog.
Because we just started a Stencil Girl Hop, and there's a possibility of winning a $50 gift certificate.
Yes. So what you need to do is go to the blogs, hop through the blogs, and comment on each one, and that'll give you, what is there, 8 people?
Yeah, I think so.
8 chances to win a $50 Stencil Girl gift certificate.
Yeah. So go hop and get some.
But you pretty much have to do it today because she's drawing them pretty darn quick, I thought.
Does it go through the 8th? I can't remember.
No, I don't think it's that long.
Wasn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember either. I just like,
Go to Stencil Girl Talk, and you'll be able to find all of the details.
Yeah.
And all of the different ones. One of those links wasn't working real well this morning, so I hope they got that fixed.
I fixed it. I saw that.
I tried to fix it, but I don't think it was working still.
Oh, it wasn't?
Nope.
Worked for me.
Good. I'm glad.
Also, one of them was not, it looked like she didn't have her comments turned on because I couldn't leave a comment.
That too.
So that's not too good. But anyway. All right. My background and my first prompt was plastic. I used a plastic stencil, so that's cool. The next one is card. And I think I'll use this card, which I tried to clean up with my X-Acto knife. It's got so much paint caked on it, but I think I'm going to use it to just kind of add some paint here and there. I'm trying to keep this fairly simple. I mean, other options for plastic would be you could use some shrink plastic. My idea this morning was like, oh, I'm going to get out some Duralar and I'm going to use alcohol ink on it. I'm going to use a stencil. I'm going to make it interesting, and then I'm going to put some paint on the back, and then I'm going to add that to my collage. And then I thought this morning, where's the Duralar? I don't even know. Everything's a mess. There's gel prints everywhere. I'm just going to make it as easy as I can. And maybe I should always do that instead of trying to make it as hard as I can all the time.
Making things easy really does help.
Oh, that's not the color I wanted. Oh,
okay, so Barb is saying,
what happened?
Yeah, I won't be doing any hops until the new year, Barb. Just got too much going on. So, I can't say that specifically because there is a creative arts collaboration hop that's coming up this month. But
shoot,
you know, if you're following my channel, you're gonna find that. No problem.
Okay, my secondary camera is overheating.
Oh no!
It says I cannot use it right now.
Oh no!
So it needs to.
It's always something, isn't it?
Yep, I guess my video is gonna miss the card prompt, but it's not like it's rocket science. I just need to find my stupid. There it is. There we go. That's the color I wanted. I was looking for Titan Buff, and
oh, there you go.
Find it. It's like it was on the ground. I know I'm going to make a drawing down here, so I might a little bit of extra light paint with my card down here, just to kind of calm things down just a little bit. I mean, there are some crazies going on here. too much, but just a little. Just
Just
to
a
lighten
little
it
bit.
up.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Putting paint on with a card is always pretty satisfying because it's kind of that gel printing feeling where you don't know exactly what's going to happen. You just kind of get what you get. I kind of like it. All right, phone, are you cooled off now?
Don't get a fit. Just do it.
Yep. All right, let's go back to doing that and see if it will work. Sorry guys, I want to make a video for my
Channel.
other thing as well.
Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you do have to cover it up, Barb, for sure.
All right.
All right. So I need I need some jewelry. Where's my
This right there. I'm probably going for more orange than brown. That's bad. I should be honoring the colors, and I'm not. Maybe I can honor the colors in the next step.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there's card. And they stuck a spiral, and I was like, what the heck am I going to do for that? And then I remembered this thing that I had bought from Tuesday morning. And it looks like I've opened it, but I don't recall opening it. And I'm going to try to cut some spirals with this. But I think I need to dry this with. Barbara's freaking out because I put all the great texture down and cover it, and now I'm covering it up.
Yep. I want my water.
That's the way mixed media is. Layers, layers, layers.
Okay, I'm going to cut that out so it doesn't matter if I go over the line. Quit being so fussy. Yeah. So then I'm just going to do a little fussy cutting. And this is the...
Oh, that's a good idea, Cindy. I've already put it back up there. Shoot. She said I should take the cover off my phone.
Yeah.
And it would wouldn't heat up as much.
That's true.
It's never done that before. So I don't know why it's being such a jerk. Technology is not my friend. So there is to it.
Well, not this morning. I tell you, yesterday, I was going in for an MRI. And it was at 5:30 at night, right? So I'm thinking, well, if I get there early, they'll probably take me in. No such luck. So I sat there from about 5 o'clock until 6:30 before they took me in for the MRI. Then I got to drive home in the rain, which, you know, I love driving when it's dark and it's raining. So I get home and we've got a leak in the plumbing in the basement, and dear hubby has reached out to the young man that lives next door to come over and help fix the pipes. Well, he's such a polite young man. He had the Jehovah Witnesses at the door, and he let them in and he talked to them for a few hours before coming over here. So then we started, late on the plumbing issue. And I'm digging out my butane torch and stuff so that we can heat it up and get the solder running. And I don't think he's ever done that type of work before. And I was thinking I should have just gone up there and fixed it myself. But he's young and he's learning, and Ron likes him. And so, we're having a good time. But, it got really late and I really wanted to go to bed. So, yeah, consequently, we have a string hanging from the pipe where it's still dripping into a bucket to collect the water until we can get it fixed today. Oh, man.
Oh, this thing is cool. But you have to hook the thing on there. It's like a little knife. No, I didn't cut everything. But I can cut it with scissors and try again. Also, I wanted to spiral.
How's it going, my dear?
I want some of the background to show on this spiral, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut it back through. I could do this by repositioning and cutting it again a second time. But since this is the first time I've ever used the tool, I think this would be great for making roses. Like you could cut all the spirals and then roll them up and make little paper roses.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
But that might be what it was for, maybe. I don't know. It's an EK Success tool.
I have no idea.
My video just shut
Is it just to make curves and things with, maybe?
I don't know. It just says curvy cutter.
Oh, it's a cutter.
Yeah.
It actually cuts.
Yeah. I'm cutting it with scissors now because I'm.
But it didn't cut like on a die cut, or it didn't cut?
No, I'll show you. I'm going to cut another one. So.
Okay.
I just wanted to get like.
I'm looking at my pieces. I'm fussy cutting mine out, and I'm not paying attention to what you're doing. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. That's all I can say.
Well, there'll be a speed through on my channel later.
Yeah.
It's always kind of a pain to cut a spiral by hand. But I did just cut it backwards. Because I just wanted something to show on the inside.
I need
But I'm going to try it again.
Out a little area here with an X-Acto knife. So I'm going to go down here.
So I ended up with two of them because I basically cut it in half because it was fat and it wasn't showing. I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying. I'm not sure I'm making sense. But I think I could do that with the cutter. I could do that whole process with the cutter if I was smart enough. So let's try it again. Here's a piece of paper. Here's the little guide. And then here's this locking thing that goes on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot. My phone cut off again.
Do you have the timer set?
It's obviously going to overheat and overheat and overheat, I guess. So then you got to get this little lip, and you got to get that snapped onto the cutter, like you heard the sound. But then you just drive the little cutter along, and it cuts the spiral for you, which is nice. And then you get to the end, and it should have cut it all the way. Just going to go backwards through it just to make sure it's all the way cut. Okay, maybe going backwards wasn't a good idea because I kind of wrinkled the paper right there on that. But you see it cuts out a spiral. I got this at Tuesday morning, and Tuesday morning is discontinued stuff. So it might not
have a lot of discontinued stuff at good prices.
Good prices. But they are not necessarily the current, the stuff that's current or whatever.
Right.
don't think going backwards was a good idea. And this is painty paper and it has layers of paint. So I think like a regular paper would be a better choice because this has stuff on it, you know. It's bumpy and scratchy and
stuff.
It's got stuff. So anyway, to get the thinner spirals that I just did, I think I could, if this was a better paper, I could just recut it and do it slightly different. But what I did before was to just go through and cut all these into half. So I just cut them all into half all the way around with scissors and got the more open looking spirals. But anyway, that's the spiral cutter.
Okay, one of these times I'm going to reach for something that'll work for me here. There we go. Good old Sharpie.
Cool.
I'm just going to edge this out with a Sharpie so you don't see those white paper edges.
This is an interesting thing. It's an interesting little idea that just might not have been very popular or something because I don't know that they still have it.
Well, I think it's because of the time involved in the cutting and the, you know, everybody wants everything instantaneously.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you can take a die and cut that, why do you want to do that handwork? And that's kind of where.
Yeah, but some people don't have a die cutting machine, or
right.
I don't have a spiral die. I have a die cutting machine, but I don't have that many dies. So
right.
You know.
I get it. But you know, you also could just draw a spiral and cut it too. So I don't know.
Yeah, I've certainly cut enough spirals in my life to know that it's not fun. So
Yeah.
that's easier than cutting it by hand. I'll tell you that.
You cut a lot of
Anyway,
stuff by hand really well.
Morning, so.
I got to tell you guys, this chick can cut by hand. I have seen her in action. All right, I need to use a stamp and create a base for her. But I also wanted to doll her up a little bit. I don't know. Give her a little bling on her headband, maybe.
Bling is good.
Maybe down her sleeve. Yeah, because, you know, we all go to the gym looking like this, right?
Well, if I went to the gym, maybe I would.
Okay, so I think Cindy might have sent this to me. It's like a herringbone background. And I think I'm going to use that to create a base here. Let me see if I can get this inked up.
Well, those are pretty fun anyway. I think I'm going to glue them down.
Oh, and then I've got to get a piece of paper or something so that I'm not getting that all over me. Yeah. So that kind of grounds that, and I can add our humorous chick doing her exercises.
Oh, come on. Stop.
Which is the prompt number 4 is humor.
And you've got all your prompts, don't you?
And I have my prompts, yes.
You're doing good. All right.
And then we need to do something else, don't we? So Judy, good night, and Connie, good morning. Okay. Hi.
Okay, get a move on.
I had a stamp out here. What did I do with it?
Move.
I had this set from Tailored Expressions that I wanted to use. Oh, here it is. Jeez. I tell you. And I might just stamp that on a piece like so. And what it says, let's see if I can get it inked up here.
Come on. Spirals also not easy to glue down. They try to unspiral themselves. Just slide around.
It's called balance. Some days you eat salads and go to the gym. Some days you eat cupcakes and refuse to put on pants.
I totally understand what she's saying.
I get that so much. So, we need a little balance in our lives here.
Everybody lay down and behave yourself.
All right, so got that. The curls want to pop up. Stay down, curl. And I had what color is this? What color is this? Not a true orange. Let's see if I can find a better one. Maybe Monarch?
Monarch sounds like an
That's
orange.
a little bit better. I just want to edge this with my Monarch. And then I will probably also, that's really white, and I'm not a fan of really white. So I will get one of my little brushes here. These are those cosmetic brushes. And I did find these at Dollar Tree now, guys. So if you just want to pick up one brush or something, you can find them at Dollar Tree now.
Cool. Is that, I wasn't looking, is that the toothbrush? Yeah, those are cool. Cheap and easy, and I liked them.
Yeah. I just want to soften that. Because the white was really white, in your face white. So we'll just knock it back a little bit so that it becomes part of our tag. Like that.
Okay, is everything glued down? We all glued down. Are we all happy now?
Good. That's what it's about, Cindy. You're supposed to want to create. You can create right along with us here.
Okay.
All right.
Working with
So
my spirals.
get that glued up.
I'm only on my third thing. Am I going to make it? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next prompt is humorous. And at first I thought I should just find the bone, the humorous bone. Haha.
Ha. Funny bone.
But I was thinking about Grumpy Cat.
Oh, yeah.
And Grumpy Cat
I like
is
Grumpy
funny.
Cat.
It is very funny to me. And so I thought I would just use Grumpy Cat as my humorous element. And then, so I just did a quick sketch this morning. And I think I'm just going to glue my sketch on there and paint over it because that'll be quicker than collage. No, the next step is collage, but I've done so much collage already. I'll add more collage. Why not? But I'm going to stick the Grumpy Cat on there as my humorous elements because Grumpy Cat is funny. I haven't really seen much of Grumpy Cat lately. Have you?
No.
Is he a thing of the past? There's so many memes and stuff, you know, all because that cat was born like that. I think he's a Persian. Just has a very grumpy, grouchy looking face.
Yeah, he does. Okay, Marie. We'll check you later. Bye, Marie. All right, so I got this ribbon. There again, it's very white. So that means I need to alter it. See what I do with my little whatchamahoozy. There it is. That's a real word, you know, whatchamahoozy.
Whatchamahoozies?
Yeah.
If you say so, I'll believe you.
I'm saying it's a real word, folks. But you know, ribbon's made to be altered too.
Yep, definitely.
And archival ink is, you know, permanent on a lot of things. So you can use it to alter that. And honestly, I think I'm going to take it a step further because I'm going to go back to that brown and bring that in. I was thinking about adding some of the brown ribbon, but that's a little too foo-foo for this one. So what I'll do is grab those stamps we were using earlier and just alter my ribbon with my stamp.
Brown paint, brown paint.
Because I can do that too. And tie it all in together. Okay.
Brown paint. I don't like brown.
Well, sorry about that.
It's ugly.
I don't know. You know, I think the sticks of fate truly are the sticks of fate because it's October, right?
Yes.
I had nothing to do with picking the colors. Fate had everything to do with it. And here we come up with a cocoa. It's autumn, right? Cocoa color. And orange.
Yes.
Pumpkin time.
And this has been happening. Have you noticed it's been happening?
I mean, it's fate. It really is fate. We have nothing to do with that. I don't
We
get
don't pick them. We just draw them. That's all we do. And it's just been happening over and over.
Yeah.
That the colors are appropriate for the season. And I think it's just crazy. It's crazy, people. It's crazy.
I pulled my little washer off. I got to put it back on. It didn't like the ribbon coming through. Oh, and then I put it on upside down. Oh, well. There we go. One last little thing and we can move on. Judy says she likes the spiral.
Thank you.
Target sponsor. Wow, I didn't know that. Did you know Grumpy Cat was a Target sponsor?
I did not.
I was at Target yesterday. I bought some more of those Y-weave containers for my shelving unit. All right, so there is the altered tag challenge. Now I know the color is cocoa. Cocoa's in here, cocoa's in here, but it's not the predominant color because I did incorporate that orange that's on the other challenge. I don't know. I was feeling orange today.
Well, it is October.
And she's just too bright for brown. She's just, way too bright for brown. So I could have done some pen work. Well, I did actually. I'd used the Posca pen and I used these Nuvo pens. So honestly, I did collage, I did edit, I did spiral, I did humors, and the wild card, which is pen. So I think that one's covered. Moving
I
on.
like it.
Next up is the artist trading card. And what do we have for that? Okay, we're back to the orange. We have humorous, card, pen, and spiral. Imagine that. Okay, so I cut out some ATCs. Let me get these tags out of the way. And I'm not sure what I want to use for this. This has some of those brown tones in it, so I might use that one for the background of the ATC. This is just a watercolor card that, I was rolling off some paint onto. So that's my beginner card. I also have, this is, remember when I was doing, Shel and I both did this, what was it? 4 Artists, 4 Seasons, Hop. This was a paper that was from Bea Grobe. And because it's digital, you can use it over and over again. So I was thinking about, I might use a portion of that on here. I might use a tag. I've got those. I might, okay. I got an idea.
All right.
I got an idea. Woohoo!
Ideas are good.
So I have some tags. I cut, when I die cut stuff, I just cut several different things to use. And you can save these for later if you're not going to use them right now. So, humorous. I have another one that I pulled out. Did I need spiral for this? Oh, I didn't need spiral for this, but I saw this chicken and it just cracked me up because he had these spiral springs on the bottom.
Oh, that is funny.
So I thought I should use him. So what I do with my stamp platform? Got the other stamp on that one, so I'll use this one. So I need to stamp this chicken. And I wonder, that will fit. Okay. Okay. I'm going to.
I feel like I'm running out of time. Am I running out of time?
I have clear. Okay. I'm on the right side. When you use this stamp platform, it flips over. So I want to make sure I've got it where I want it. And to keep it there, I'm just going to use a little bit of glue dot. I have magnets here somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's a magnet. It was hiding from me. I stick them up on anything that they'll stick to. and then they get lost. Okay, that's going to stamp there. I love the cat. So cute. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Holly. Got people coming in. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp this thing. And I'm gonna use the platform because you know I don't always get it right the first time. And I think this is the first time I've stamped this stamp. So sometimes when you're stamping a stamp for the first time, you don't always get a real clear image. But you got the best chance of it with a stamp platform. Yeah, see there? That did not do diddly squat. Because the ink kind of has to get, especially these, I don't like these polymer stamps. I like red rubber stamps.
Me too.
But this was so cute, I had to have it, right? So you can see, okay, that's stamp impression number 2, still not a good impression, right? That's why I have a stamp platform. Inking it up. Stamping it again. All right, we're almost there. Number 4. Gotta get that section, gotta get that section. And I am really pushing on this to make sure it's coming in contact. You shouldn't have to do that much. Still didn't get a good impression there. All right. Hope it's not the stamp. I'm going to move this. Give it another try. All right. We have springs. We have motion. Woohoo! I tell you. Okay, so I can get this out of the way. And I will just take that clean color and add some color to the chicken. This is not the best cardstock for this medium either, so it's soaking in. So we'll see what we can do with it. And I have a there we go, bright color. All right, so we are using the orange, and that was one of the requirements. And I have I like that portion of it. Let's do it this way. What I'm going to do is create a pocket. Yeah. Needs a pocket. And we'll just distress our edges. And I need a washer for that, don't I? Do I not have a different color one?
I don't know.
I should have a different color one. All right, I could use 2. Yeah, I could use 2 in there, couldn't I? Of course you could. Okay, yeah, they're talking about liking the view, Shel.
Oh yeah, the
Seeing both of
double
us at the
view.
same
Yeah.
time.
It is nice, I think.
I mean, it's different than what we did in the past. And, people would say they were missing things. So
Yeah.
I think it is a good alternative. I think I want that.
Ah. Am I running out of time? I feel like this is like the quickest painting I've ever done because I feel like I'm gonna run out of time.
All right, and I want to add some dimension
Put
to
that
this
aside for a
pocket.
while.
So to do that, I'm going to grab some dimensional adhesive. Oops.
So while that is, my humorous cat is drawing, I've actually got some letters too. I cut these out last week. I can't remember what we were doing, but I cut these letters out by hand and then I didn't end up using them and I can't remember why.
Just
But
because.
just place these. Because this adds to the humor. Because I'm going to give Grumpy Cat a sparkly crown.
Oh, yes, baby. Bring on
And
the
Grumpy Cat's
clown.
are you serious?
Ah.
She's laughing, so that means it's funny. But these, I remember why I didn't use these last week. Whatever project I had, they were too big.
Oh,
But I'm going to make them work because this is supposed to be funny anyway. So
I can't remember what we did last week.
I don't remember.
Sad. I'm so sad. Time flies.
Time flies. So that's going to be my additional collage. Plus, I'm going to make, I got some glitter paper here. I'm going to make a sparkly crown for Grumpy Cat. And Grumpy Cat's like, are you serious? Because Grumpy Cat would be pissed if you put a big sparkly crown on his
Yeah,
head.
no kidding. Grumpy Cat reminds me of my son's cat. I mean, Carmen has attitude. She just, takes over
Uh-huh.
and she will give you the look.
Yeah. Grumpy Cat definitely has the look. Like,
Yeah. Some cats just have attitude. Got two. Of course, I think Marley's got two too. He's the little doggy that my other family has. So, they all have their thing. All right, so I'm going to make my pocket.
See you later,
We
Sybil.
have to add a card to our humorous. See, so that's going to fit right in there. To our humorous ATC. And I need a quote of some kind. So let me go back to that stamp set, and it says,
Come on, baby. I'm going to glue this glitter cardstock on with actual glue because I just really don't think, well, I don't want to put the mat over it because I want it to stay sparkly, and I don't think that anything else is going to make it stick. I might have to put some gems on there too, but let's get the words on.
got a little embossing powder.
Oh, there you go. Now you're getting fancy.
I don't know about fancy, but I am going to get out some embossing powder. And I'm gonna
That's fancy.
if I can find it. Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm going to use some Crafters ink here, I think. Thought I had an orange. I do. Here we go. Got a Color Box Crafters pigment ink. They're going out of business. If you want some, I'll try to remember to put a link below to a gal that still has them in her store for like 50% off, because these are awesome inks. They were my favorite for years and years. I've got a whole drawer full of them, and I am not going to get rid of them just because they're going out of business. I will be using them. So, see if I can ink this up. This is another one of those brand new stamps. I'll stamp it off on something else first. Okay. Yeah, not really good. All right. So when you encounter that, use archival black for the first time on these stamps, wherever I put it. It just kind of seals the whatever you got there, polymer, and helps it stamp better. See, now I get a good impression. But that's archival. So your ink does make a difference. I was going to use the pigment ink because it's pigment and it stays wet longer, but I don't like the way it's reacting. So I'm going to grab my, what do I want here? Let me get the Hero. Let me get the Hero pigment ink. Let's see if it works any better. Sometimes it's good to test. Okay, that looks like I'm going to get an impression. So, line it up, stamp it down. Yeah. See, they're just not red rubber stamps, folks. Just not the same.
They're not, and they're never going to be.
No. And that is a mess. So you know what? I'm going to wipe it off.
Did you frickin' turned itself off again. This is not working for me.
That is not good. Not good at all.
No, it's making me very mad. I don't know when it turned off either. This is very annoying. I don't have time for you to be doing this. Nice.
So when all else fails, you just get your pen out and write it. Right? Works for me.
Yep, that's what you do.
All right, so we have our poultry in motion. We have our 2 tags. We have our spiral with springs on the chicken. And what else did we need? We needed the humor, which we definitely have humor with that, right? And we have card, because we're putting these little cards or tags into our pocket. So I just need to dress them up a little bit. So let's get a ribbon. And my stapler.
So my next step is edit. And edit just means, you know, clean everything up, make sure that you've put everything on there that you want to put on there. And so I'm just going to do some pen work to kind of edit my painting a little bit, and then I'm going to add some other stuff to it.
What did I do with that other ribbon?
I want to make his insides of his eyes a little bit more golden color, and then he needs a pupil. Do you think Grumpy Cat's a boy?
I think Grumpy Cat could be anything you want it to be.
Well, I keep saying he, but I'm not sure that it is actually a he.
Well, if it's Grumpy, it's definitely a he. We're too happy for that. I don't know. Not gonna go there.
His eyes touched up a little bit. Golden color. A little bit of pink.
Okay. So, artist trading card done.
Done, man. You're on top of it. I'm running out of time, are we? Probably.
All right, so we've got about 15 minutes.
I ought to be able to finish up in 15 minutes. Just let that dry a little bit. I've got this pack of buttons and craft embellishments from Buttons Galore and More, which are in Halloween colors. So I thought, since it was October, maybe I would use some of these on my project. So I'm probably just going to give Grumpy Cat a little bit of a collar. Dang it. If only my glue would work. And maybe put some like along the bottom and then on the tops of these. It's got some sequins that are kind of cool. Pinkish orange sequins. It's got sequins, buttons, beads in a package.
Fun. I could add, oh yeah. See, I'm just adding some bling to my tag now. I got out this, this is a metallic ribbon from Denami Design. Really pretty. It's got sparkle.
Sparkle.
That. Denami Design. I haven't gotten anything from them in years. I've used to love their stamps. I don't know. I guess I got overloaded on my stamps. I quit buying stamps. Can you believe it? That never happens. But I can tell you, these are lousy. Takes a lot of work to get that stinking chicken. I'm glad I have a stamp platform. So I'll put that back in there. And bling. I need bling.
Everyone always needs bling.
I have these from 28 Lilac Lane. I think these are kind of cute. So where's my gem
I think
picker?
I have some from 28 Lilac Lane too.
There we go. I want a finer point. When you want a finer point, you get your zig two-way. And then I can add my bling.
Not any small black ones, huh? These ones I hope in. Damn it.
Oh, I think the end is dirty. Doesn't want to pick up. There we go. I want that one. Get out of the way. I'm being picky here and letting my glue dry while I'm being picky. They're all cute. I don't know why I'm being so fussy.
Because you can. All right, where's my white?
There we go. Now we're cooking. Get on there. Okay, when I don't want it to pick up, It will pick up when I do want it to pick up. Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty much how it goes.
This mix even has seed beads in it.
Yep, this one does too. This one from Buttons.
Pretty
More
cool.
and more. Seed beads.
Nice
Fertilizer.
mixes. Okay, get down there. I swear. Hocus pocus. Get in there. Finally. Good grief. Okay, and then touch it again so it comes up before it's dry. Good thought, Peg.
Okay, let's take the tape off and see what happens. Let's see if it's gonna be that way. Gonna have to do a little cutting here. I need to change the blade in my X-Acto knife. It's due.
Yeah. Look at that.
What the heck
Right
are you
there.
doing, you stupid paint? You're supposed to come, painter's tape is supposed to come right off.
Okay.
Good thing this isn't my wall. Do that.
Well, this takes me back to my card making days. This is fun.
Oh, come on, seriously? Just get the toilet. Bleep and bleep.
That's smeared a little bit. And in that case, you just touch it up. So we have our
Cindy Getter says, leave it alone, Peg.
nah.
Yeah, never.
Nah. Actually, I wanted to. Do I have a gray? Let me get a gray. It's always those last minute details, you know, like you're shadowing.
Shadows and highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, jeez. I think this is the end of the cotton picking order.
And then I need to add, what to do with it? Oh, here we go. Need to add a little bit to the footsies here. Miss them. Okay, so how are we doing? We've got 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Wow. It's just
We don't
touching
have
up.
our 2-minute marker girl here today, do we?
Nope.
So
I think it's pretty well done. I think for an hour and a half, that's pretty good.
I think it's adorable.
I can't get this damn tape off.
Yeah, well, hour and a half, but boy, I can pull a lot of stuff off the shelf in an hour and a half. Let me tell you.
I think it needs some, just a little bit of that.
Let's see. I can get in close.
Yeah, that's a lot of glue. Too much glue.
Anyway, remember, guys, go check out that Stencil Girl hop today because it will
Yeah.
be worth your while if you're a winner chicken dinner, right?
That's for sure. Leave us nice comments. We like
Yes.
it. Does this one have anything in it?
And I gotta say, I checked out the hop this morning, and the projects are amazing. They're just really cool. So I think you're gonna have a fun time watching it.
Yeah, I hopped through it this morning too. I thought that everything was really cute. So, just giving old Grumpy Cat a little bit more bling. Hopefully everyone understands why this is funny. What is it? It's PASC 1019 October. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. Glad to see you guys. And I think we're pretty much done. Are we done?
Yeah, we are. I just dropped a link, so you can start the hop from there if you want to.
Yeah.
And get you going. So thanks, everybody. We hope that you join us in the challenges this month, and we'll see you again next week.
Yep.
Bye for now.
Bye.